Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Polygon.iron.finance. Holy moly, what happened? What happened? Iron Finance. Looks like it went down for the count. Interesting stuff. That's why you do the stables. That's why you do the stables. Because if you try to provide liquidity on two different assets, Titan and Matic, for example, it can be big trouble. It can be big time trouble. So guys, listen, we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're also going to talk about some different tools that you can use in the DeFi space. Some really exciting tools. I can't wait to share that with you. Happy Generational Wealth Wednesday to each and every one of you. By the way, this is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Uh-oh, what happened there? No sound. What happened to my sound, man? No sound. Oh, let me see something. You know, when I do this thing, I have my headphones, but I took my headphones out. I'm not sure. Let me try that again. Audio, let's see. Audio is working. Default speakers. Let me try this again. Man, I had a great tune to share with you guys. Let's see if this works. Let's go right here. Let's go over to, of course, hip hop. DeFi is doing its thing. Let's see. There it is. DeFi, happy Generational Wealth Wednesday. What's going on? What, Devon Steve is in the building. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. XRP Joe is here. Life is good. Iron Finance went down for the count, keyless. It went from 1.4 billion down to 400 million. I was on there for about 20 hours, maybe 16 hours. Stables. I just removed my stake, took my liquidity out. I'm good. Crypto Keeper, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. What's going on? Happy Generational Wealth Wednesday. What do you guys think about Shiba Inu and freaking Keep Network going to Coinbase Pro? What do you guys think about that? We'll talk about that a little bit as well. Interesting stuff. This is called Brooklyn and the Bridge. Gotta love that. Being that I'm a Brooklyn boy for sure. Love it. Let's go. Are you making money on your crypto? It's important. The sideways crab movement going on the market. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. What do you guys think the long-term future is for Polygon? I think it's very promising. The TA guys are saying what? They're saying they're expecting a $10 Polygon Slantmatic September, October, but I don't know. We shall soon see. Brooklyn and the Bridge. I love it. Brooklyn and the Bridge. Thanks, you two. What's going on, Josh's thoughts? Yes, indeed. Life is great right now. It's good to see you, brother. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Get dishwashers going on. I got an early Father's Day present for my daughter. She hooked me up. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this space is crazy. Yeah. I'm going to show you some stuff so you guys can kind of get an idea what the blue chippers are so that you can stay in the safe range and also understand if they're not in the blue, if you know, the other ones, there's a risk there, right? You know, they got a shelf life of about 30 days. Just got to be careful there as well. Yeah, indeed. The chores. Devon should have had an operation today. Got canceled. Ooh. Oh, wow. Really? Nice jam, says Mix. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Keyless. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, listen. That was an interesting move there by Polygon. What is it? Iron Finance on the Polygon network, and interesting stuff. So it's a difference between the farms, and I'm going to share it with you guys too. So to kind of let you know the difference between the farms and platforms like Aave and platforms like Curve and MakerDAO and Compound and Yearn Finance. Right? Got to learn kind of the differences between them for sure. And how is Flare Finance going to separate itself? Right? How is it going to separate itself? So let me share this. Mix said, what did they do? Well, I don't know if you guys even remember. I got to, let's see if I can do this. What? Okay. I don't even know if it's going to show. Let's see if it will. Yeah, so this was, it's 304 million now. This was at 1.4 billion just hours ago, not even 24 hours ago. And look how it's showing. Look at the APRs it's showing. Am I connected? Look at that. Look at the APRs. They're totally gone. Totally gone. Totally gone. 5,000 in TVL, 16,000 in TVL. Yeah, it's going down for the count. It's done. That is done. It's over. It is over. In fact, it's so much over that I am going to, let me see something. Did I do any? I don't think I did anything anywhere. Nope. Nope, I didn't. All right, let's see. Let's go out of here. All right, so there that is there. That's the story. You guys remember just last night, 1.4 billion in TVL. And now it's a different thing, but I'm going to share with you some tools to kind of help you get better educated on the DeFi space and what is going on there for sure, so that we can prepare. Oh yeah, that's exactly right, Josh. That's exactly right. What's going on, Artie? Brian, good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Definitely good to see you for sure. So, got to get people out of the Stockholm syndrome that the legacy banking system has trapped them in. Indeed, got to change their thinking, right? Got to get them to see this new world that we're about to enter into. You know, looks like Ripple and the XRP Ledger, they're trying to do their DeFi thing, right? Or at least Ripple X and maybe the foundation trying to do their version of DeFi via the federated sidechain. So we'll see what that looks like, right? See what that looks like as well. So yeah, that's the deal there. So, and the Titan token was just 60 something dollars. Now it's $17 or something kind of madness. Yeah, but you're right, Josh. That's what we got to do. And that's what, DeFi space provides opportunity. Like I said a couple of days ago, when there's a good thing or idea like decentralized finance, you're going to have the Aaves and the Curves and the Makers and the Compounds and the Uniswaps of the world and the Sushi. Swap of the world, and even maybe even Pancake Swap as well. Both Pancake Swap and Sushi. But then you're going to have the Polygon finances of the world. And how do you know the difference? There's some tools that you can check out, that you can look into for sure. And I'm going to share some of those with you guys. I'm going to share some of those with you as well. Yes, exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly right. You can't, it's hard to share with people because they've been so conditioned. It's funny. I'm in this networking group with some people that they're in their late 50s, early 60s, and they're still talking about a house as an asset. They're still talking about mutual funds and 401ks. Like your home that you purchase is your home that you purchase. It's not an asset unless you got money coming in. Unless there's cash flow coming into that home. That's the definition of an asset. Money coming in, right? Money coming in, right? That's the definition of it, right? Years and years ago, 2012, spent $500, right? Spent $500 to get started in a cash flow business that has done tens of millions of dollars in revenue. They consistently pushes out cash every single month. That's an asset, right? So there's a big time difference. Big time difference. What's going on, Nancy? Nancy, why? What's up, dude? What's going on with you, my friend? Indeed. So we got any Facebooks? No Facebook people here yet. I guess I probably should share the stream. So we're going to share Zapper.5 with you guys. We're going to share Defi Llama, massive that you know about Defi Llama. We're going to share something called EVOdefi, a way to bridge from the Binance Smart Chain over to Polygon. And it's an interesting way that they do it. They almost do it like in pre-positioned crypto. It's a pretty interesting thing, like in the banking system where they pre-fund. It's kind of what they're doing here. It's an interesting concept. And also we'll talk about ChainList. ChainList.org allows you to add mainnets to your MetaMask, if you will, without going through putting in the network name, the network ID, the 3-number number, the chain ID, and all that stuff, whatever those things are. Just kind of takes those steps away, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's easy to Google it and do step by steps. 1, 2. I mean, it's pretty fast, but this ChainList definitely helps with doing it better. Nancy from Phoenix, Arizona. Nice. I appreciate you checking in, Nancy. Yeah, it's tough. It really is tough, right? And the only thing to really do is to turn, hey, look, I get it. Go watch Crypto Siege. He can tell you about Celsius on YouTube. It's a weird thing how your friends will listen to me and my friends will listen to you. My friends won't listen to me, but my friends will listen to you. It's an interesting thing. So you got to use third party a lot of the times for sure to turn people on. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Say mix say tell them to say 1% loan and say nothing else. Get treated like the 1% of the 1%, and that 1% loan. Very, very interesting stuff. I've talked about. I've discovered some new stuff in reference to the 1% loan. But if you're good with that part of it, cool. Definitely cool. What's going on, Big John? Good to see you, my friend. I learned about this new thing that Curve, or the people from Curve, or the people around Curve, or the DeFi developers from Curve put together, which is really, really interesting. So good to see you, Big John. What's up? Good to see you. What's Siege? What's up, Siege and Crypto Gang? Let's get it. Yeah, talking about DeFi and again, becoming better educated. and more familiar with how it works. So where should I start? I do have my favorite libation. Like I feel like I can't show it. Like I might get a strike or something. Oh yeah, because I got a label on it and stuff. Maybe I get in trouble. I should have put that over some ice or something. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the market's going to do. But I got to tell you, I've been earning a few dollars a day, maybe 5 to 7 a day on my stables. Nothing major, but nothing to sneeze. Nothing to think lightly of. I guess I should say. Right, just to get them thinking something. So let me share a Zapper.fi with you guys. Where is it? There it is right there. KD went crazy. All I heard is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant did his thing the other night. Was that last night? Kevin Durant went a little off. 49 points, 17 boards, 10 assists, something like that. Holy cow. So this is Zapper.fi. And what Zapper.fi does is it tracks what is that right there? What is that? That's not. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is there. That's not mine. It's still showing it. Interesting. But anyway, this kind of shows you everything that's kind of going on in the DeFi platforms that you're on there. Right? Deposits, loans, farming, some kind of quote unquote farming. The platforms you're on, Aave, Sushi, and Curve, which is really, really cool. I don't know why this says that there. I'm trying to figure out why that is there. I'm trying to figure out why that is there. I'll have to figure that out later. But this is really good. You can go to the dashboard and it'll kind of give you an overview of everything you kind of got going on. Which is pretty cool. Very nice. Tells you what you kind of got in your wallet not being used. Some of the yield farming kind of going on, the debt, deposits that you put on, the platforms that you're on, Aave, Sushi, and Curve, which is pretty cool. I really do like that they have it set up like that. It's a really great way to kind of keep track. Like, for example, I totally forgot about the sushi swap. I totally forgot that I was in 2 platforms there. You can see USDC and Tether, USDC and DAI. Again, just very small amounts there on the platform, which is really, really cool. It's a great way to kind of keep track of all the things that you're doing, for sure. I like that it tells you the platforms that you're participating on. I don't know why this is saying on the Titan exchange, but it's not showing us a platform. So anyway, I have to figure out why they got that there. So in any case, this is really, really good. Zapper.fi to help you kind of keep track of what you got going on. If I hit pools, available pools, it's really, really good. Let's see if I do farms. What is that doing? I have no idea what that is there. None. It says active farms, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So in any case, that is what's going on there. Some good stuff. Eve Titan. Let me see something. Let's see something. Let me do something here real quick. Huh. We'll see what happens over there. So forgive me. Let me see what else I want to share with you guys. This thing. Okay. Well, I didn't see that, Josh. You need to say that for a read. What happened? Oh, goodness. BitBoy, huh? Jungle check in. What's going on, Jungle? Zapper.fi to keep track of all your DeFi. Zapper.fi. Did anyone see Big Boy talking about El Salvador maybe using XRP for a settlement network now that Bitcoin is legal tender there? Nope. BitBoy. Nope. Interesting dude. He's a YouTuber. Mixed. He's a YouTuber. The Jungle ain't checking. What's going on, Jungle? Zapper is who I bridged in MetaMask to move Matic and Polygon. There you go. There you go, Keyless. I love it. So listen, Kyber Network is hooking up with Polygon. That's massive. And I'm going to show you why. If you want to send some blue chippers in the DeFi space, you don't have to do much but go over to the Celsius app and see, see who they allow deposits on. That's a good benchmark. Who's Celsius? What platform is Celsius allowed to deposit on? Is Aave a depositable token? Is Curve a depositable token? What about Polygon? Is that a depositable token? That'll give you a good sense because Celsius definitely does their due diligence. Right? Interesting. Coinbase Pro. Doge and Shiba Inu. Doge, Shiba Inu, Keep, Chili's. I'm not sure if any of those might make the Celsius network platform. We shall soon see. But that's a good litmus test. Let's go run over to Celsius and let's see what the available coins are. And let's see what the soon to be coming coins are. Binance, BNB, soon to be, just a matter of weeks, 2-3 weeks. BNB will be on the platform. So if I'm a DeFi farmer, I'm looking to see where I can get some BNB for just merely providing liquidity in stable coins. That's the first thing I will be looking to do. right? Because you don't have to buy the BNB. You don't have to buy the BNB. I just spent like 45 minutes earlier today at the gym, listening to a strategy to use Iron Finance. This dude put, I don't know, 25, 35,000 in there in on Aave. He borrowed against the Aave, put it in the stable. He put the stables into Iron, just like I did, to get the Titan token, which it was going to be thousands of dollars a day when it was at 500 or 600%. But that changed real quick when it went down to 100%. Now, nada. So thankfully, he's got all of his stuff in stable, so he can just withdraw it the same way that I did, and he should be fine. But let's check the Celsius thing. That'll help you a little bit. I had to restart my phone. Sorry, guys. I had to restart my phone. What's going on, Legendary? It's good to see you. Billionaire H checked in. Billionaire H. And the reason why I say Celsius is because Kyber Networks is partnering up. Thank you, Mix. I appreciate that. Mix says, Siege, you're not a YouTuber, Siege. You are straight fire. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So Kyber Networks is partnering up with Polygon. Polygon and Kyber is hooking up. Polygon's hooking up with a lot of people. Right? That's one of the keys to kind of expand the platform. I like Curve. I like Curve a lot, Mix. I like Curve a lot, brother. So right now, let's see. These are just what I have on here. So Polygon, right? Compound. There's Kyber Network as well. So that gets me excited that Polygon and Kyber are partnering. They're going to launch June 30th. All right, so now I got to look at the available coins. And I see Synthetics Network token. I see Aave as a token that you can earn interest on. What's coming soon? This list is totally changed, but anyway, they got Yearn.finance and they got Curve DAO token, Hedera Hashgraph, and Cardano coming soon. YFI and Curve, interesting. Which means is that these are places that Celsius is looking to be able to generate more yield. But my latest thing from the AMA I got was BNB, I think, was going to be the next one. BNB, even though it doesn't say here in terms of coming soon. So just be on the lookout for that. But Kyber's on here, right? And so this partnership with Kyber Network, and let me pull that up. See how I can pull it. Oh, I can't pull it up from here. Nope. Let's see if I can send it somewhere else. I can't send it anywhere else so I can share it with you guys. So that's a major bummer. But it says here, let me just go to this. Let me just go to blog.kyber.network. Let's just do that. In any case, I hope you guys are earning a few dollars every day on your money. Kyber partners with Polygon to enhance DeFi liquidity. Do you see what I'm saying? OE312 is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Indeed, the roll-ups are going to be really interesting to see. Polygon is, it's an interesting kind of a sort of a side chain. It's not really a layer 2. But I don't think Ethereum 2.0 is happening in 2021. I really don't. Vitalik now, he may be trying to throw people off. I don't think, why would he try to throw people off? He said flat out, late 2022. Late 2022. You could do a lot of things in terms of total value locked in that amount of time. In that amount of time. All right, so let me share this article with you guys. Here it is right here. Kyber Network, on-chain liquidity protocol. Kyber partners with Polygon to enhance DeFi liquidity. 30 million in rewards to liquidity. 30 million free stuff to enhance liquidity on both Ethereum and Polygon. Kyber and Polygon. Kyber partners with Polygon. 30th of June, it's going to launch. There it is. Following the approval of the KIP9 by Kyber DAO, we are excited to share that the Kyber Dynamic Market Maker, a new protocol in Kyber's liquidity hub, will be deployed on the Polygon network on June 30th. This is coupled with the launch of Rainmaker, our very first liquidity mining program on Polygon and Ethereum, with an estimated $30 million in rewards. What is Polygon? Polygon is a popular and easy-to-use platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. More than 6.5 billion worth of Ether and Ethereum-based tokens have been locked within smart contracts on Polygon. And over 356 projects are building on Polygon's ecosystem. Unfortunately, a lot of those come and go. Polygon presents an attractive Ethereum scaling solution for DeFi users with lower gas costs and a fast block processing time. So anyway, I'm not going to go over all of this, but just know that it's going to launch on June the 30th. I want to show you the liquidity pairs. They're going to call this program Rainmaker's liquidity mining program. You see how they got this is amplified something. I forget what AMP stands for. But they have a kind of unique twist to their fees and provider fees and stuff. I forget what the AMP is called. Let's see something. Amplified something. Goodness gracious. Amplified. I think it's amplified something. I forget what it is, what the AMP is. I don't think it's just amplified pools. Well, maybe it is. But look, they got Tether and USDC, Tether and ETH, USDC and Wrap Bitcoin and ETH, Kyber and ETH. That's on Ethereum. On Polygon, it's going to be USDT and USDC. And you got the AMP equals 200. The USDC ETH, USDC DAI, Matic DAI, KNC ETH, KNC Matic. And so essentially the stable coins are safer and they work well in the sideways and bear market. Safer and work well, or maybe the better options in the sideways and bear market. Of course, when things are going great, in the bull run, when it's actually in the bull run, then you got both stuff kind of going up at just about the same time. And then the others are better. The assets matched with each other. Kyber and ETH, Kyber and Matic, perhaps are better plays. But this is just like the Aave and Polygon setup, where it's just basically, it's free money, and it allows you to put your stable coins to work for you, which is putting your dollars, that dirty, nasty fiat, to work for you and earn valuable assets during the bull market that is sideways like a crab, a little bit up, and then it goes sideways, then it goes a little bit down, then it goes a little bit up, and then it goes sideways, and then it may go a little bit more up. But it's doing like the crab-like thing, where it's kind of the market, I was talking with Miss Crystal Siege about this earlier today, and I'm like, she said the market's green. I'm like, until we get back to 2.5 or 2.6 trillion, market's not green. Right? Market's not green until we get back to 2.5 or 2.6 trillion, and beyond that, yeah, Kyber's looking really, really good. What's going on, Lady E? It's good to see you, miss. I appreciate you checking in. So that's really the deal. Legendary. I really like Kyber. Now I got a little bit of dollars in Kyber, but it's going to be interesting to see how they do things, my friend. How are they going to do it? What's going to be kind of like the token? Is there going to be like a token? Is this going to try to act more like Curve, or is it going to try to act like Aave? Is it going to try to act like Yearn Finance? That's the key. What is it? How is it going to try to act and perform? But I do know when you provide those stable coins, you're going to earn KNC and Matic. And if you want to go onto the Ethereum platform, which I'm not sure why you would, it's going to be Kyber and some other thing. But I'm going to hop on Polygon when they launch, and I will earn KNC, and I will earn Matic by taking my dollars and providing liquidity that I can untap, uncheck, withdraw at any time, versus trying to do Kyber and Matic in the liquidity pool and risking impermanent loss, right? That's kind of the difference. Again, in that sideways, kind of movement, in the quote unquote mini bear that high altitude investor talked about. You said the mini bear was supposed to start this month, late this month, early July. Well, we're already in the middle of the month. Alex Yeet is in the building. Yeah, Mix. Have you done the CVX staking? Have you done it? I have a little bit of curve, not much. Have a little bit of curve. Have you done the CVX staking? Because curve is gone once you put it on that convex, right? You get that VE curve, whatever that, I'm not sure what that's going to be, what that's worth, but you get the VE curve. No, but looking into it. Yeah, I was just watching, I've watched like 5 videos on it already, and I got the CRV just hanging out on Coinbase Pro and just kind of see what's going to go on there. Indeed, legendary. Indeed, right? But again, that's the way, right? Again, because I just really believe in the bull, and with this bull thing that we got going on. Most people, just like myself, mid-April, early April, just kind of just stopped and just watching and just like, oh my God, look at this market. I took out of the market twice for 20 grand, but that was it. Nothing else. No adding, no continuing to, deposit 4 figures a month. No more of that, right? I just stopped, and I just thinking to myself, why did I stop? The reason why I stopped, because I was waiting for asset appreciation. We're in the bull. Listening to the content creators and just waiting, and not putting the dirty, nasty fiat to work, even if it's $5, $7, $10, $20 a day. I just would humbly submit to you that maybe that's a better way to do it if you got an established portfolio. Now, look, if you just got it 90, 120 days, maybe a better strategy for the dirty, nasty fiat is dollar cost averaging in to acquire some assets, because perhaps you don't have a portfolio of assets yet. But if you got an established portfolio of assets, 15, 20, 10 to 20 in that range, some are expecting this sideways thing to go on for another month and a half, 2 months. That's some interesting stuff right there. Got the kids checking out Crypto C's, getting their learn. Oh, I appreciate that there. All right. Hello, little ones. Hope you guys are doing well. So, all right. So perhaps that's a strategy. I don't know. I think about what I did. I don't know. right before the market crash, right? I, put 20 grand into the market, 20 grand into the market, right? And didn't put a half a cent in stables. I didn't put half a penny in the stables, all in the digital assets. Now, guess what? My 20 grand is not worth 20 grand right now. Are they great assets? Yeah, 100%. Great assets. But the reality is that 20 grand, since the market crash, I don't even know when that was, has not been making money on my money. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it was like, wow, that was like a real wake up call. And that 20 grand, I added to positions in assets. I didn't buy new crypto, right? I added into positions, looking to double, just looking to take the 10 to 20, just looking to take 20 to get it to 40. That's it. That's all I was looking to do. Right? But if I could have mixed, I could have easily have taken that 20 grand and been making 40 a day, probably 40 a day, probably 40 a day. But I was so in the keyless. I was so in the other level, right? I was in this level, buy an asset, look for asset appreciation, right? Which is better than this level, which is why I was in the lending platform. I was taking my dirty, nasty fiat and buying Bitcoin and turning the Bitcoin in for crap coins on these lending platforms. So it's better than that. It was better than that, but yeah. Alone in Bitcoin Cash, 10 grand in the Bitcoin Cash. I said, what's the likelihood? The same thought process that I had for Matic, by the way. The same thought process that I had for Polygon when it was 1 cent way back yonder. Remember when Polygon was 1 cent way back yonder? Like 1.2% cent, 1.4 cents, something like that. And I'm looking at the what is it? The 13.99% on Celsius. And I said, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to, now I think I might have had some Matic before that, maybe a little bit, but maybe a little bit, I think. And I said, I'm just going to take 1,000. Because I said to myself, what's the platform that probably can double? Just go from 1 cent to 2 cents. And that was Polygon. And I put $1,000 in there. Just on that, what can double? And the same thing I was looking at with Bitcoin Cash, $700. It was $1,600. What can double? Well, probably Bitcoin Cash will probably get back to 1,600 when the bull starts again. This time it didn't work out so well. Right now, did I sell? Of course not. Of course I didn't sell. Thank you, Jerry Wanchain. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, nice. Buying some property in South Florida with crypto. I love it. I love it. We're going to look to do that as well. We're trying to figure out where we want to even live. We're going to be moving here shortly. But same kind of gamble, same kind of risk. But in any case, that was kind of my deal. So, and I'm saying this personal experience because 20 grand is completely dependent upon the market. It's totally dependent upon the market. Sure. Do I have to personally have discipline and exercise patience? 100%. But it's totally dependent upon the market now. Whereas if I knew better, if I would have had better thinking, because I already had an established portfolio, right? I already had BCH, I already had EOS, Zcash, DAS, Ethereum Classic, right? I already had those. Just some food for thought. Some food for thought, guys. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel, my friend. And it's great to see you tonight. So let me share another platform for those of you guys that, you know, seriously looking into the DeFi space. Alex G, it's great to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Let me share the other one. Which one do I want to share? I share Dapify. Let's share this one. Which one do I want to share? ChainList. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't want to show Evo. Let's do EVOdefi. EVOdefi, there it is. There. This is a platform I really, really love. You just have to have your MetaMask, right? And what this allows you to do is to take all your Binance Smart Chain stuff and send it directly to Polygon without having to deal with all the fees associated with Ethereum. It's called EVOdefi.com. EVOdefi.com. Says, note, we send you 0.001 Matic with every bridge transaction, which is enough to make 50 transactions on the Polygon network. And then so you put it in over here, and these are the tokens that you can get for it. So if you have some BNB, for example, you want to bring it over to the Polygon network, you can get USDC, you can get ETH, I don't know, ETH, and whatever GEN is. So that's a pretty kind of cool feature. Just again, straight bridge over, not having to worry about the fees associated. Like, because on the Polygon bridge, you know, when you're moving from Ethereum over to Matic, you got to pay those Ethereum fees. Yeah. It's brutal. So this is just a cheaper way for if you got some something in the BEP2 or the BEP20 BEP20 platform, you can bring it over here and use this. So it's EVOdefi.com. And what this essentially is, it's a platform that has a bunch of tokens, and they just kind of provide the liquidity for you, if you will, because they have a bunch of liquidity on both platforms. And so they can provide it for you, and it saves in the fees and stuff like that, which I think was a pretty great idea. But there it is right there, Bridge Telegram group, the main group right here. Yeah, EVOdefi. So that's a pretty cool deal as well. COP, what is that right there? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Blackman Travels. How are you? Great information. Sitting back, taking notes in Colombia. Oh, nice. I love it. I love it. Love Colombia. We have some great friends in Colombia. We're part of Colombia. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. The super sticker. We're part of Colombia. Yeah, my friend. It's great to see that crypto was out in that space for sure. It's great to see that. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Blackman Travels. Could you tell us how we could move XRP from Wanchain to Ledger? Absolutely. It's really, really simple. You want me to show you that, John? Absolutely. It feels a little tricky, but it's really, really simple. I definitely will show you that. Blackman Travels, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend, again, for the super sticker. I definitely appreciate that. Let me know what part of Colombia you are in, my friend. Medellin. Okay, Medellin. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we got good friends in Bogota. So yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you checking in, man. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button and ring that notification bell, bro, so that you know when we go live. So let me share this other tool with you guys. So I showed you the EVOdefi. Then I'm gonna help John out here real quick. So let's go to ChainList. There it is. So what this does right here, guys, is when you're using MetaMask, and a lot of times you want to add another mainnet like the Matic network. You have to Google how to add the Matic network to MetaMask, right? And it's going to give you like 4 or 5 steps. It's real simple. Really, it's just copying and pasting 4 or 5 things. I'm not even sure if you consider those 4 or 5 steps. What ChainList.org does is it takes that away. And all you got to do is just pick the mainnet that you want to connect to, right? Ethereum mainnet, Optimistic, Ether, DaiChain. It asks you, let me put this to the nighttime. Yeah, that's better. Which mainnet you want to connect to, and you can connect to it. Let me see something. I hit connect wallet here. So let me see. Am I on Ethereum? Let's change over here. Let's see if it works now. Search networks. I won't even connect my wallet. Let me see something. Or you can put the network in there. It just says Matic mainnet right here. And you can just hit connect wallet and connect, but I'm already in there. So if you got a MetaMask keyless or something like that, right, and you want to just connect easily, you can do it right here by just connecting the wallet. It's pretty cool. It is a really cool feature for sure. Custom RPC and yeah, all that. Yeah, those 4 or 5 things you got to put in there on the MetaMask. This just kind of saves you those steps from just copying and pasting and entering. Yeah, absolutely. Let me share that with you, John, for sure. Let's share this, guys. You know, I'm a big fan of WanSwap because it is provided right now. It's, you know, the only platform that I'm aware of that's providing some type of yield on your XRP. In other words, if you're willing to lend your XRP on the platform, they'll pay you some type of interest. So that is on wanswap.finance. And I got to make sure I'm on the right one so I can share it. So let me get to the right thing, because on this we're StreamYard. You have to be on the right one. You have to go to each thing every single time. So let me go cross chain. There it is right there. So you got to go to wanswap.finance first. And then you got to hit cross chain, John, right? You get cross chain. So let me share it with you. And hopefully this should not take me to a different tab now that I'm here. Okay, wait a minute. What did you ask? Could you tell us how we move from XRP? So from the ledger to Wanchain. Wait a minute. From the ledger. Oh, from Wanchain to the ledger. Okay. Okay, that's what you want. From Wanchain to the ledger. Yeah, it's real simple. So, and we definitely want to know how to do that, right? So come Flare Networks time, right? Come Flare Networks time, we want to know how to do that. So let's share it. All right, so here it is. So you go to wanswap.finance and then you click on cross chain, right? And that takes you here. Convert cross chain assets. So it's just like a bridge, just like the Polygon chain bridge. So you click enter. And right, what you do here is just cross chain assets, ETH1, Link, Bitcoins, EOS Maker, ZXE, whatever that is, and a bunch of them here. So what you do is you just go to the all tab and you type in XRP. You type in XRP, click XRP there. Now you see it says XRP ledger to Wanchain, XRP ledger to Ethereum, Wanchain to Ethereum, right? And so what you want to do, John, is you want to click on the XRP ledger to Wanchain, right? You want to click convert, because what it's doing is just taking you to the next step. So you click convert here. Well, my wand mask might not be up. Is it up? Here it is. Okay. Right? See, you see how it says that XRP ledger to Wanchain? Well, this is if you want to bring your XRP from your ledger over to Wanchain, right? So all you simply do is the steps that I just showed you, but you just click the arrow. You just click this right here and you switch it from Wanchain. Now it's asking to connect my mask. Hopefully I don't have to sign in. I might have to sign in. Nope. Okay. So you see how it says here, John? Now it says from Wanchain to the XRP ledger. So all you have to do is click that arrow there. And now the Wanchain, the XRP that you have here will go from Wanchain to your XRP ledger. And all you're going to do the same exact steps, right? So here where it says from, right? From in the two, you want the WAN mask address. You just want to click on there, right? Copy to click at the account there, and you put it in there, and you put the from. Wait a minute, is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. And you put the 2 there, and which would be your Ledger Nano address. It'll be your Ledger Nano address, and then you put the amount, and then you hit confirm. But that's the key right there. The key is you got to type in XRP on the convert side, and then you change this arrow from Wanchain. So it's sending your XRP from the Wanchain mainnet over to the XRP ledger. It's as simple as that. And the from should always be your WAN mask account thing, because there is no other address, right? There is no other way to go from. So it's always the WAN mask here, and then the 2. Once you do that, I believe if I had some amounts in here, then it would give you a different amount. So you just do the basic same steps that you did to go from that you do it to go back. The key though is right here, making sure you got it. Wanchain, XRP from Wanchain to the XRP ledger. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you're welcome. No worries. No worries. Got it. Hope that makes sense to you. All right, we looked at. All right. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome, my friend. So that's it right there on how to do that. And I'm having a good time over there on WanSwap. I got to tell you, I really am having a good time. See something here. Over there. Got a little bit of XRP over there. The interest is probably below 3 still. Probably. Let's see what the interest is there. Yeah. Yes. Oh, no, it's over 3. Okay, it's 3.12%. Yep. So 3.5. Oh, yeah, just barely making enough. So there it is, guys. That is the long and the short of it. Kyber network and Polygon, hugely important because you got the blue chippers there. So it's one more thing I want to show you so that you know what's the blue chip platforms look like. Really important to understand that. DeFi is something called DefiLlama.com. Defi Llama. DefiLlama.com. If I can find it, there it is. And this list, this is an overall view, if you will, bird's eye view of what's going on in the DeFi market. You can see the total value locked in all of DeFi is $123 billion. Billion dollars. And Aave is the number one. Aave dominance is 9.92%. And on Aave, you don't see pool and swap and yield and farming. You don't see any of that over there. It's deposit and borrow, deposit and borrow, deposit and borrow. So Aave, there it is. 12.2 billion in total value locked, followed by Curve. At 10.54 billion. Those are the blue chippers. MakerDAO, WBC, Compound, 7.26 billion. Then Yearn Finance is in the number 7 spot at 5.07 billion. Uniswap number 8 at 4.82 billion, right? Sushi Swap number 9. Pancake Swap number 10, and the one that I was going to share with you guys tonight, Convex Finance. This is where Mix I will be operating in later on tonight. I'll be depositing or staking some. I think you stake the Curve and you provide liquidity with CVX, but that's where I will be going to momentarily. Convex Finance. So I have a little bit of on Pancake Swap. I have a little bit more on Sushi Swap, and I have a little bit more on Curve, and then I have a lot more on Aave, right? So you kind of, you go by those top 10, and that's how I kind of play it, right? Uniswap version 3 is actually out. Interesting. I didn't know they were out yet. But that's a good way to kind of learn about them, learn what they look like. And then you can click on lending, you can click on yield. I guess if you click insurance, it maybe this tells you insurance TVL rankings, because a lot of these DeFi platforms provide insurance now. They give you an option to get insurance, like Nexus Mutual. I believe that Convex Finance, John, is a platform that offers insurance. If you want to get insurance, if it's a platform that you may have some concerns with. So there it is there, guys. Just some tools. DefiLlama.com, Zapper.fi. I highly recommend that you guys use that. What's going on, Edward Franz Klaus? Good to see you. I'm gonna buy some Curves now with EM. What is AMP? Is that a digital asset mix? Is that a crypto? AMP is an amazing investment too, says Legendary. Okay, so is that a crypto? I saw someone talking about AMP. I don't have any AMP. Yes, it is a crypto. Okay, cool. I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, I'm getting ready to use that Convex Finance and deposit some CRV, not much, a couple $100. And I believe once you do that, it's locked up for years. It's locked up for years, from what I understand. And you earn this VE CRV and you earn CVX. VE CRV and CVX. So the vesting, I think, is like on auto compounding, Keyless, but don't quote me on that. Siege and Defend, do you know how the vesting mode works? It's not completely clear to me. I believe that is like an auto compounding on auto farming. I believe that's what the vesting is, but I don't know. I don't use the vesting. I have a teeny amount on Defend. Okay, the AMP virtual machine is a big thing. Got it. Oh, wow. Jackie33 checked in. What's going on, my friend? It's good to see you. It is a crypto. Okay. If I can earn some AMP if I can earn it by deploying stable coins and earning some AMP, yeah, cool. Right now, when AMP and great projects are at a 60 to 95% discount, then I will be taking my dirty, nasty fiat and acquiring the asset. You know what I mean? That's my strategy. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Certainly, you guys know that. But that is kind of my strategy, because why? I have an established portfolio. I have an established portfolio of 15 to 20 digital assets, right? Have those, right? And I'm just looking for more and more of those assets to be available to do more things with. right? So on Celsius, I can lend my assets to the platform and earn a certain percentage. When I borrow against it, it's a different dynamic. It's a good dynamic, but it's not the best dynamic because there are better dynamics. One can argue, you know, that Aave and the way you can do things in Aave is better, but you can't do anything with XRP on Aave, right? So, right? So you have to take that in consideration. I always have to consider that once I do that 1% loan, which I love, you know, 4 times the collateral is now locked up, not earning that interest. I got my 1% loan. I got the token that I wanted, got my tether on my USDC, but I am no longer earning on those assets locked up. Yeah, it's called Defend. Yeah, Noah's an interesting guy, right? he's an interesting guy, big time curve guy, right? Big time holding curve, and yeah, it's interesting to hear him, hear him talk about some different things. You know, I learned a lot from him about, you know, changing the mentality of running this like a cash flow business, and that really resonated with me because that's what we have. That's how we live, right? And that's how we invest in crypto. Outside of crypto was from a cash flow business. So when he got me thinking about your assets and operating like a business to create cash flow, that made perfectly good sense to me. Balancing your portfolio of assets, or having a balance sheet and learning how to balance it to work the debt in your assets to make it work for you. That made sense to me, and I started looking at it. You know, I started looking at Aave a little bit different, and the more and more I looked, the more and more I thought. I something just said. Remember when Alex Mkshinsky said, you know, the reason why our business model works so well is because when people take loans, you know, that they lock up collateral 4 times the collateral, right? You want a $10,000 loan, you got to lock up $40,000 in crypto. And that just made me think about that for a second. And that's a great business model for Celsius, really is. It's a great business model, right? The model for you getting loans, great. That 1%, amazing. All the different things that you can do and restructuring that loan and refinancing and all those things. But I just, when I thought about the collateral locked, it just made me think. So, and then I discovered DeFi. Where I can deposit an asset and borrow against that asset, and I'm still earning interest by depositing and by borrowing. Right? I'm not losing interest because I decided to borrow. Right? So that's the thing. But you know, the greatest thing that Celsius, and I'm an ambassador for the Celsius platform, the greatest thing that Celsius does is they give that day one person, that month one person, that year one person, just an amazing way to earn on their crypto, to earn on their stable coins. Safe, massive security, right? Next level security, right? So that's the trade-off. That trade-off, right? Person getting into crypto day one, month one, year one, DeFi, yeah, probably not, right? Don't want to be stepping into DeFi, right? You know, don't want to be, you know, doing that. You want to hop over to Celsius. Oh man, what's this crazy? What's this 14% interest on Polygon at one time, right? That's the key, right? So they're expanding the size of the pie. Like no one like Celsius. There's no one like Celsius that is increasing the size of the pie. In other words, they're bringing more people in to this space, and that's their goal. And we need that, right? DeFi is catering to people more advanced in crypto, but they're in crypto. They're already in crypto, right? So we need both. We need Celsius and we need the good Aave and Curves, right? And the Maker DAOs and the compounds. But there are two different missions. You know, God forbid someone day one, a month one gets into DeFi and they hop on the wrong platform, like Iron Finance. God forbid, right? That's a problem. That is a problem. So I hope that makes some sense to you guys. I really, really do. This idea of during the bull market, when, you know, especially when it's the sideways movement, especially, man, you know, what's the best use of your cash flow that you've been devoting every single week or month into crypto? And now we're bull market time. What's the best use? If you got $100, what's the best use of $100? If you have an established portfolio already. If you only got one crypto or two cryptos, that's a different story, right? Because you have maybe dollar cost averaging in to decrease your entry, you know, your price of entry is a better strategy because you don't have enough cryptos yet, maybe, right? But if you got an established portfolio of, again, you know, 10 to 20, you know, you got a few of those in the top, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, right? Maybe a better use of that dollar that you can afford to lose every single month. Maybe it's perhaps better to put it into Tether or USDC, I should say, USDC and DAI, put it on a platform where you can earn interest, and then you can borrow against that collateral as well and earn interest, earn some crypto like you can on Aave because of what they're doing with Polygon, like you can do with Curve because of what they're doing with Polygon, like what you can do on Sushi because of what they're doing with Polygon. And the market's changed. That program's not going to be around for forever, what Polygon is doing with those platforms. It's only going to be around, I believe, until 2022, maybe 2023, maybe. Then there's going to be other programs like Kyber Network launching with Polygon. That's only going to be 3 months. How are they going to deploy all of that money in 3 months? How many million? 2.5 million in KNC tokens and $500 worth of Matic. Okay, $500,000 worth of Matic. Okay, so it's a 2-month program. 2 months. 2 months to take advantage of earning some free KNC tokens and some free Polygon. That's what it is. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this thing up. It's been a great hang. I appreciate you guys being here. It's great to see each and every one of you. Hope you had some food for thought. Edward Kronkowski, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I really appreciate that. I always appreciate you supporting the channel, my dude. All right, guys, so listen, I'm going to wrap this stream up like I do all of my streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great night, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.